Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Edinson Volquez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, this is somebody you've got to get up in the zone. His out pitch is the sinker ball. And if he's working that thing down, it's going to be a long game for the hitters.
Adam Jones makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 106.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Volquez has his target. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number one. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, there are few guys that can do as much for their team as Adam Jones. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Number 25 stands in. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in on to first, and there were two down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Manny Machado gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Lays off 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
2 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Chris Tillman is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Number 15 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, second baseman, number 15.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Alex Gordon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones on the move. 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about guys at the hot corner, the best in the league, we're looking at one of them right here. Gold Glove Award winner last year. Has as soft a hands as anybody in the league.
Eric Hosmer gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. KC down in order. After 1, no score. Chris Davis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Scooped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it'll be three-inning Battle Royale baseball between Milwaukee and Cuba. The Missions attempt to live another day. Coming up next. Fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Alex Wood will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see.
Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Wood's ready. Here's the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Thompson calls for it. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
Center fielder number 9.
So striding in, Ben Revere, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Drilled to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-3 game. Daniel Murphy comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Sean Snell will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
1-2, here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's one away. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Yonhervis Solarte will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Clint Robinson ready for another at-bat now. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game. Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. Chad Bettis will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4th.
Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Gerardo Parra comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Alejandro De Aza stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ian Kinsler will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ian Kinsler.
Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not Chad Qualls will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the... We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it, and a rather easy first out.
The batter, number 9.
DJ LeMahieu will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
To 3rd. On to 1st, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The batter, number 28.
Nolan Arenado will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the end. Bryce Harper is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Number 27 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. McHenry waits on it. A quick out number 1. Ben Paulson will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Taylor is in pursuit, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Popped high in the air. Strasburg is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into. Justin Miller will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Gerardo Parra will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Alejandro De Aza will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. James McCann will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 1-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Espinosa's there, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this. Number 54 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Anthony Rendon gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there, Steven Strasburg. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.